if combined with organic fertilizers, will help orchids produce more flowers. My orchid, when applying this method, has produced many flower branches on one plant. The sugar in Coca-Cola helps provide energy to orchids, helping them to stay fresh longer and not get exhausted after each bloom. When orchids are provided with enough energy, they will be able to bloom continuously from one bloom to the next without experiencing weakness. In addition, the sugar in Coca-Cola also supports the growth of new roots, helping the root system to be healthy and strong. This creates favorable conditions for the orchid to absorb nutrients from the soil effectively, ensuring that the plant is always fully nourished to grow steadily and bloom beautifully regularly. Hello, orchid lovers. Let me introduce to you my orchid garden. It is always healthy and blooms brightly all year round. To keep orchids looking beautiful and vibrant like this, proper care is extremely important. In this video, I will reveal a small but extremely effective tip, using Coca-Cola to help orchids take root faster and bloom all year round. Let's follow along. First, I prepare 3 liters of water at room temperature. I pour the water into a large pitcher that can hold 3 liters of water. This is a bottle of Coca-Cola. It is very familiar to us, right? You probably never thought of using Coca-Cola to take care of your orchids. When you know this video, you will see that Coca-Cola is really good for your orchids. You take 50 ml of Coca-Cola, then you just need to mix Coca-Cola with the prepared water and you can use it to take care of the orchid immediately. Coca-Cola contains sugar and mild acid, which helps stimulate beneficial bacteria in the soil, creating conditions for healthy orchid roots to grow. In addition, it also promotes regular flowering, helping orchids bloom more brightly and last longer. I will show you 3 ways to use this Coca-Cola solution for orchids. Method 1. Use Coca-Cola to wipe orchid leaves. After mixing the Coca-Cola solution, you can use it to clean the surface of the orchid leaves. Prepare a soft cloth or clean cotton, soak it in the solution, and gently wipe both the top and bottom of the leaves. Cleaning the orchid leaves will increase the ability to absorb light, improve the photosynthesis process, thereby helping the plant grow better. Coca-Cola contains a mild acid that repels insects and mold and prevents their growth. This is a natural, safe and effective way to protect your orchids. A Coca-Cola solution can help keep the leaf surface lightly moist, which is especially helpful in dry environments or when orchids require high humidity. With proper care, the orchid leaves will become shiny, green, and the plant will grow healthy, ready to bloom brilliantly. For best results, do this regularly every 2 weeks. Method 2. Use Coca-Cola to spray all over the orchid plant. You can also use Coca-Cola solution to spray the entire orchid plant. This is a convenient and effective method. When spraying, pay attention to spraying both the top and bottom of the leaves, especially the leaf crevices, where insects and fungi often gather the most. Coca-Cola solution provides moisture and nutrients to the leaves. Thanks to that, the orchid leaves will always be green, shiny and healthy. Maintaining moisture and providing necessary nutrients helps the leaves grow better while keeping the plant in a healthy state. When the leaves are clean and protected from harmful elements, the plant can absorb light better. This increases the efficiency of photosynthesis, helping the plant to grow vigorously, grow well and flower regularly. Optimal light absorption is an important factor in helping orchids maintain life and develop sustainably. This method should be done regularly every 2 weeks for best results. Method 3. Water the orchid roots directly with Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola contains phosphoric acid, an ingredient that acts as a mild bleaching agent and helps kill fungi. When applied to the roots of orchids, Coca-Cola helps eliminate mold and harmful bacteria, preventing the development of common root diseases. This helps orchids avoid problems such as root rot or fungal diseases, thereby protecting the health of the plant in the long term. Coca-Cola also has the ability to kill certain types of insects that are harmful to plant roots, such as snails, cockroaches, and other small insects. These insects can penetrate the root system of plants and damage the root structure, weakening the plant. Coca-Cola helps kill them naturally without using harmful chemicals. Coca-Cola neutralizes acid in the soil and helps balance the pH, creating an ideal environment for root growth. This is especially important for orchids to thrive and absorb the necessary nutrients. Thanks to the nutrients in Coca-Cola, especially sugar, this solution also helps stimulate the growth of new roots. The sugar in Coca-Cola provides energy for the plant, helping the roots to grow quickly and healthily. Good root development will create a solid foundation for the growth of the orchid, helping the plant to stay lush and bloom regularly. If combined with organic fertilizers, will help orchids produce more flowers. My orchid, when applying this method, has produced many flower branches on one plant. The sugar in Coca-Cola helps provide energy to orchids, helping them to stay fresh longer and not get exhausted after each bloom. When orchids are provided with enough energy, they will be able to bloom continuously from one bloom to the next without experiencing weakness. In addition, the sugar in Coca-Cola also supports the growth of new roots, helping the root system to be healthy and strong. This creates favorable conditions for the orchid to absorb nutrients from the soil effectively, ensuring that the plant is always fully nourished to grow steadily and bloom beautifully regularly. So I have just shared with you the secrets of caring for orchids to help the plants take root quickly and bloom continuously. Apply these methods immediately to have a brilliant and always beautiful orchid garden. To watch the next videos, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching the video. Goodbye and see you again. Hello orchid lovers. In this video, I will guide you how to grow orchids so that they grow quickly, bloom brightly, and last a long time. When we first buy orchids, we need to remove all moss from the plants because orchid pots are often grown in industrial environments. There, temperature, humidity, and light are ideally controlled. However, when you bring the plant home, the changing environment makes the orchid root susceptible to rot. Therefore, you should immediately cut off damaged roots, helping to eliminate the source of fungal disease and creating conditions for the plant to focus on developing healthier roots. After cutting off the damaged roots, you need to wash the root system of the plant to remove all fungi and dirt on the plant. I use recycled plastic bottles to grow orchids using the semi-hydroponic method. This method helps you not to water regularly, but the plants still grow very well, giving more beautiful and brilliant flowers. You need to wash the plastic bottle thoroughly to remove harmful mold and bacteria. Next, use a drill to create drainage holes in the bottle. The bottom part of the bottle will be used to hold water, while the top part will be used as a pot for growing orchids. A good tip is to use a glass jar placed at the bottom of the pot so the roots don't absorb too much water. Next, place the orchid in a pot and cover it with terracotta beads. Terracotta beads are the best choice for semi-hydroponic environments because they are breathable and prevent root rot despite frequent contact with water. With this method, orchid roots will grow very quickly. After planting, you only need to water once. You do not need to water again after that, because water from the bottom of the pot will automatically absorb and maintain moisture in the substrate. When the water in the substrate dries up, you just need to add water to ensure humidity. With this method, you not only save time on care, but the orchid also grows faster. The flowers bloom beautifully and last longer. The semi-hydroponic method helps maintain good humidity, creating conditions for healthy root development. The roots absorb organic fertilizer and water effectively, thereby helping the plant metabolize better. Thanks to that, orchids grow strongly, flowers last longer and can produce many flower branches on the same branch. So in this video I have shared with you how to grow healthy orchids, grow fast, especially blooming brightly all year round. Apply immediately to know how to care for orchids effectively, helping them always bloom brightly throughout the 4 seasons. To watch the next useful videos, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching the video. Goodbye, and see you again in the next videos. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm happy to accompany you in the process of caring for and discovering the wonderful beauty of orchids. To have a garden of beautiful blooming orchids, growers need to understand and apply the right care methods. But how to make orchids grow healthily, take root quickly and bloom beautiful flowers? In this video, I will share with you a simple yet effective secret to caring for orchids, especially for orchids with leaf rot disease. I will help them recover from the disease and grow lushly, full of life, with healthy roots and blooming flowers all year round. Let's explore with me right away. This is an orchid that is suffering from leaf rot. Caring for orchids sometimes inevitably causes some plants to rot, possibly due to high humidity, fungus, or harmful bacteria. If you find your orchid has rotten leaves like this, what should you do? Right now, I will guide you step by step to remove the fungus to help the plant develop roots and bloom continuously. First, you must remove all the rotten leaves of the orchid. This helps prevent the spread of fungi and bacteria to healthy parts of the plant. At the same time, this allows the plant to focus its nutrients on the remaining parts, helping it recover faster. Look, the leaves of this orchid have rotted. If not treated promptly, this condition can spread to other leaves or affect the health of the entire plant. Cut off the rotten leaves immediately to protect the orchid. After treating the rotten leaves, use a clean towel to dry the remaining rotten solution on the orchid leaves. This will help limit the growth of bacteria or fungi. You see, this orchid leaf looks normal at first glance, but upon closer inspection, the small brown spots are a sign of leaf rot, which can spread to the entire leaf. I would cut off the rotten part immediately to stop the spread of bacteria or fungus. Cut orchid leaves need to be isolated from the orchid garden to avoid reinfection. In my hand is activated carbon made from natural dry wood. Activated carbon has very effective sterilization properties, helping to eliminate bacteria, fungi, and other harmful agents, thereby creating a clean environment, helping the orchid to recover quickly. You put activated charcoal in a blender and blend until it becomes a fine powder for easy use in orchid care. You can use this activated charcoal in many different ways to care for orchids. Method 1. Sprinkle on the cut orchid leaf. After grinding the activated charcoal into a fine powder, sprinkle the charcoal on the newly cut wound on the orchid. Activated carbon has strong antiseptic properties, helping cuts heal quickly and preventing the growth of harmful fungi and bacteria. Thanks to this feature, activated carbon helps protect orchids from pathogens, creating conditions for the plant to recover quickly and grow healthily. Place the orchid pot in a cool place and do not water it for a week, and the orchid will be cured. Method 2. Water the orchid roots with activated carbon solution. Mix 1 teaspoon of activated charcoal with 1 liter of water. This dilution creates a solution that effectively disinfects and improves the soil environment. After mixing, use this water to water the orchid roots. Watering the roots will help the orchid absorb nutrients from the solution, thereby increasing resistance and protecting the plant from diseases. You should do this watering every 2 weeks for normal orchids. Regular watering helps maintain a healthy growing environment and prevents common diseases. Activated carbon not only helps disinfect but also improves the pH level in the growing environment. In addition, activated carbon also contains high levels of calcium and natural minerals that are very good for orchids, helping to stimulate the rooting process. Soak the orchid in a diluted activated charcoal solution for about 30 minutes. This soaking helps the plant absorb the maximum nutrients and minerals in the solution, promoting healthy growth of the orchid. Method 3. Use activated carbon solution to wipe orchid leaves. Filter the activated carbon solution to separate the clear water. This filtration helps remove dirt and impurities, keeping only the water that is best for the plant. After filtering, use cotton soaked in this water to wipe the orchid leaves. Wiping the leaves helps clean dirt while providing beneficial nutrients from activated carbon water, protecting the leaves from harmful agents. Activated charcoal solution helps protect orchids from fungi and insects. This is a natural and effective way to keep orchids healthy without using harmful chemicals. The calcium content in activated charcoal helps strengthen the leaves. This not only makes orchid leaves healthier, but also reduces the possibility of disease and damage from the surrounding environment. When orchid leaves are cleaned, photosynthesis will take place more effectively, providing the energy and nutrients needed for the orchid to grow healthily. You should do this process regularly, every 2 weeks. Regular care will help the orchid stay healthy, grow well, and bloom beautifully. Method 4. Spray activated carbon water on the entire orchid plant. You can also use activated charcoal water solution to spray all over the orchid plant. This method helps to kill fungi and insects on the leaves effectively. At the same time, activated charcoal water also provides some necessary nutrients for the plant through the leaves, helping the plant to be healthier. And this is the result after I applied the method of using activated carbon to care for orchids. You will see a lot of new roots growing strongly. This helps the orchid absorb nutrients more effectively, from which the plant will grow better. Activated carbon contains potassium and phosphorus, 2 elements that stimulate plants to grow roots quickly. Strong root development is the foundation for plants to absorb maximum nutrients, helping plants grow healthier. You see, the same orchid can grow many flower stems, which shows the great effectiveness of this fertilizer in promoting the growth and flowering of orchids. Surely you will be surprised with the results that this fertilizer brings, helping your orchid grow healthy and bloom beautifully as desired. So just now, I have shared with you in detail how to care for orchids with leaf rot disease with activated carbon, as well as how to use activated carbon to help orchids develop strong roots and bloom all year round. With just a few simple steps, you will have a healthy orchid pot with long, plump roots and orchid branches competing to show off their brilliant colors. Please apply them to take better care of your orchid garden. To watch the next useful videos, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching the video. Goodbye and see you again.
Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In today's video, I will share with you how to make flowers bloom many times more than usual. The ingredients are just black tea and baking soda, very easy to find, and the method is extremely simple, anyone can do it. Well, let's get started. First, you need to prepare black tea. Take 3 spoons and put them in a glass jar. This is the main ingredient to create an organic fertilizer solution to help orchids bloom. Black tea contains many natural compounds such as tannins and minerals, which are beneficial for plant growth. Next, add 1 liter of boiling water to the pot. Boiling water helps extract the maximum nutrients from the tea to create the best liquid fertilizer solution for orchids. To achieve the required concentration of tea, you should let the mixture steep until the water has cooled completely. After the water has cooled, use a spoon to stir the black tea so that the nutrients in the tea are completely dissolved. Use a strainer to remove the tea residue, keeping the clear liquid. This step helps the solution easily penetrate the plant, providing nutrients directly to the roots and parts of the plant, without hindering or blocking the nutrient absorption process. Add clean water to the black tea solution to make a total of about 5 liters. This dilution helps the plant absorb the solution more easily without overloading it. Add 1 teaspoon of baking soda to black tea water and stir well to create an orchid care solution, helping orchids grow stronger. Once you have completed the liquid fertilizer for orchids, now use it to care for your orchids. Method 1. Use liquid fertilizer to water directly onto the orchid roots. Black tea contains many natural compounds such as tannins, catechins, and minerals such as potassium, calcium, magnesium, and phosphorus. These components help strengthen the plant, improve nutrient absorption, and enhance resistance. The tannins in tea also have antibacterial properties, helping to prevent plant diseases, while the minerals aid root growth and stimulate flowering. Baking soda has the ability to raise the pH of your orchid pot, which is helpful when the soil becomes too acidic, especially if you have used too much chemical fertilizer. Adjusting the pH helps create an alkaline environment that is ideal for strong orchid root growth. In addition, baking soda also has antibacterial and antifungal effects, helping to prevent diseases caused by fungi and harmful insects, protecting orchids from harmful factors and promoting healthy, sustainable growth. Method 2. Use liquid fertilizer sprayed on the entire orchid plant. Spraying liquid fertilizer, black tea, and baking soda on orchid leaves is a very effective method to provide nutrients directly to the plant, helping it grow healthy and bloom beautifully. When you spray this fertilizer solution all over the orchid plant, the fertilizer will be absorbed through the leaves, stems, and other parts of the plant. This method helps to provide nutrients directly to the plant quickly. In addition to providing nutrients, this compost solution can also be used as a natural pesticide. Baking soda in the compost kills harmful insects and prevents the growth of fungi, protecting orchids from disease. Method 3. Use liquid fertilizer to wipe orchid leaves. Using a solution of black tea fertilizer and baking soda to clean orchid leaves helps remove dirt, impurities, and patches of fungus and bacteria that may stick to the leaf surface. Keeping the leaves clean is important, as it helps the orchid maintain optimal light absorption, avoids stomatal blockage, and protects the leaves from environmental damage. When leaves are clean and stomata are not blocked, the plant's photosynthesis process will take place more smoothly. Stomata, or small holes on the surface of leaves, are responsible for regulating the gas exchange process, helping plants absorb CO2 from the air and release oxygen. By keeping the leaf surface clean, you help your orchid photosynthesize better, which in turn promotes vigorous growth and blooming. And this is the result after my orchid care process. The black tea fertilizer solution in baking soda help protect and provide nutrients to the roots, helping the roots grow strongly, easily absorbing water and nutrients from the soil. This creates a solid foundation for the comprehensive development of the orchid. When the roots are healthy, the orchid can absorb nutrients effectively, promoting the growth of stems, leaves, and flowers. Plants that receive enough nutrients will grow healthily, creating beautiful and long-lasting flowers. Thanks to adequate nutrition, orchids will bloom brilliantly, with many flowers appearing on the same branch, competing to show off their colors. The flowers will last longer, allowing you to enjoy their beauty for a long time. So in this video, I have shared with you how to make liquid fertilizer for orchids from black tea and baking soda. What do you think about this method? It's simple and very easy to do, right? Take good care of your orchids so that they always bloom brightly and last a long time. Good luck! To not miss the next useful videos, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Promises to bring many interesting things. Goodbye and see you again.
Hello orchid lovers, nice to meet you in this video where we share great tips to take care of orchids so they always have healthy roots and bloom continuously throughout the 4 seasons. Today, I will reveal the secret to help orchids take root quickly, stay healthy, and bloom regularly with an extremely simple method that anyone can apply at home. You will be surprised to see how familiar everyday ingredients can transform your orchid pot into a living work of art. Don't miss any moment, because every detail will help you improve your orchid care techniques. Let's explore now. To create this organic fertilizer, I use rice water from cooking rice every day. A simple but very effective ingredient. You can use about 200 grams of rice like me, or adjust the amount of rice if you want. The result will still be very good. After rinsing the rice, cover the rice water and place it in a cool place for 24 hours to let the mixture begin its natural fermentation process. Next, I used about 10 grams of fresh ginger and chopped it, an ingredient that is not only familiar in the kitchen, but also a natural elixir for orchids. Ginger has antibacterial properties, stimulates plant growth, and helps the roots to be healthier, from which the orchid can grow strongly, produce many green leaves, and bloom brightly. Soak the chopped ginger in 1 liter of boiling water. This will help the ginger essence penetrate faster. This mixture should be allowed to cool naturally, then covered and placed in a cool place for 24 hours. After 24 hours, the mixture has completed the natural fermentation process and is ready to use. At this point, you need to gently decant the clear water on top. This is the part that contains the most quintessential nutrients, very good for fertilizing orchids. Note, do not use the cloudy water that settles at the bottom, because this part may contain impurities or harmful residues, which can even affect the soil and roots of the plant. With this type of fertilizer, there are many ways to care for orchids. Below, I will show you each way. Method 1. Use rice water and ginger to clean orchid leaves. I use cotton balls dipped in this liquid fertilizer solution to wipe both the top and bottom of the orchid leaves. This method not only helps remove dirt and residue, but also helps limit the growth of bacteria and mold on the leaf surface. Regular cleaning helps prevent these harmful agents from entering the plant, protecting the leaves from common diseases caused by mold or bacteria. In addition, a clean leaf surface also ensures that the stomata are clear, helping the photosynthesis process to take place more effectively. The plant will absorb light and convert energy optimally, supporting comprehensive development. If applied regularly, the leaves will remain green, shiny, and healthy, while significantly reducing the risk of diseases caused by mold or unsanitary environments. This is a simple but extremely important step to protect the long-term health of orchids. Method 2. Spray this liquid fertilizer all over the orchid plant. Spray this liquid fertilizer evenly over the entire orchid plant. Natural minerals from ginger and fermented rice water not only provide essential nutrients, but also stimulate the development of the root system, helping the roots grow long, strong, and firmly attached to the substrate. You should do this once a month to supplement nutrients and increase resistance for orchids. Method 3. Water liquid fertilizer directly onto the orchid plant. Fertilizer made from ginger and naturally fermented rice water contains many essential amino acids and minerals, which help supplement nutrition for orchids. These amino acids are especially effective in stimulating strong plant growth, helping plants absorb nutrients better and develop comprehensively. What is special is that this fertilizer also helps stimulate the germination and rooting process extremely quickly. Thanks to that, the orchid will quickly create a healthy root system to help increase the ability to grow and develop strongly. And this is the result after 1 month of taking care of the orchid with liquid rice and ginger fertilizer solution. You will be surprised to see many roots starting to grow, a clear sign that the orchid is absorbing nutrients and growing strongly. After the next 2 months, look at this. The roots are growing very fast, looking at them growing rapidly, helping the orchid absorb more nutrients than ever. Isn't that amazing? After 2 months, the miracle happened. Many new shoots began to grow, strong and growing rapidly. These new shoots were not only healthy, but also full of vitality, giving the orchid a solid foundation to continue growing. After another 3 months, you will witness an amazing sight. The orchid has bloomed brilliantly with colorful petals. These flowers are not only beautiful, but also long-lasting, bringing perfect beauty to your space. All this is the result of using organic fertilizers and proper care. So in this video, I have introduced to you how to make organic fertilizer for orchids from rice water and ginger. With extremely easy-to-find ingredients and simple methods, you can do it right at home. I believe that if you apply it correctly, your orchid garden will bloom brilliantly all year round. To follow the next useful videos, please subscribe to my channel, who promises to bring many interesting things about how to care for healthy orchids and bloom a lot, especially to help them last longer. Thank you for following my channel. Goodbye and see you again. Hello orchid lovers, nice to meet you in this video. I am an expert in caring for orchids with organic fertilizers. In this video, I will help you care for orchids with red beets and garlic, promising to help your orchids stay healthy and bloom all year round. Let's discover this secret with me right away. Do you know what this is? It is the red beetroot that I am preparing to use as organic fertilizer for orchids. Beetroot skin contains many nutrients such as potassium, phosphorus, and organic compounds, helping orchids develop strong roots and produce more flowers. When you eat beets, keep the skin to take advantage of orchid care. Beetroot provides many nutrients such as potassium and phosphorus to help orchids grow strongly and produce many flowers. This is a natural, safe, and effective method of caring for orchids. I added a few cloves of garlic, which contains allicin, a natural antibacterial compound that helps prevent fungal diseases and pests for orchids. At the same time, garlic also stimulates strong root growth, helping orchids absorb nutrients better. Put the garlic and beetroot in a blender, then add 0.5 liters of water and blend them. Next, you can use a sieve to filter out the beet pulp, keeping the juice for use. This juice is rich in nutrients. When combined with garlic, it will help the orchid to be healthy, more resistant to disease, and develop comprehensively. I prepared some small cotton balls and put them in a cup like this. Then I will pour the filtered beetroot and garlic juice into the cup so that the cotton balls are soaked in the solution. I place cotton soaked in this liquid fertilizer between the leaves of the orchid at the positions where I want to stimulate flowering. This method allows nutrients to penetrate directly into the orchid buds, promoting the formation of new branches and blooming of many flowers. You should do this regularly once a week for best results. On normal days when the cotton is dry, just spray more water to keep the plant moist. The remaining beetroot juice after filtering is mixed with 3 liters of water to create a liquid fertilizer solution that is good for orchids. Beetroot is rich in essential nutrients such as potassium and phosphorus, which help to increase the health, stamina, and flowering ability of orchids. Using beetroot juice as a fertilizer not only increases the yield of flowers, but also improves the quality of flowers, making them more vibrant and long-lasting. This solution is used to water orchids every 2 weeks, ensuring that the plants absorb enough nutrients. To optimize efficiency, you can also combine beetroot fertilizer with other organic fertilizers, helping orchids to be fully provided with the necessary nutrients. However, using red beetroot fertilizer requires you to follow the correct dosage and usage instructions. This is to ensure that it does not harm the plant, while also providing the best results in orchid care. After 30-45 days of using beetroot and garlic juice, my orchid has undergone amazing changes. Many new flower buds have begun to appear, with 5 branches of buds growing on the same plant, promising to bring beautiful, vibrant flowers. In particular, the flowers, when nourished with this water, stay fresh for a very long time, extending the time to enjoy the flowers for many weeks. Not only flowers, the root system of the tree also develops strongly, with many new roots growing. A healthy root system helps the tree absorb enough water and nutrients from the environment, supporting the process of photosynthesis and metabolism to take place effectively. This is really a simple orchid care method, but brings outstanding results. What do you think about this? Let me know your feelings after watching this video. So in this video, I have given you detailed instructions on how to make organic fertilizer from red beets and garlic to take care of orchids, helping them always have healthy roots and bloom brightly all year round. If you find this video useful, please like and share so that many orchid lovers know how to take care of them to bloom all year round and enjoy the wonderful space in their beautiful orchid garden. I have a lot of good orchid care tips because I have many years of research on how to care for orchids. Please subscribe to my channel to follow the next useful videos. Goodbye and see you again. Hello all orchid lovers, nice to meet you on my channel, where I share all my great tips and tricks to help your orchids not only stay healthy, but also bloom beautifully. Orchids are one of the most beautiful and elegant flowers, but they also require meticulous and proper care. If you're looking for ways to make your orchids bloom longer, last longer, and look more beautiful, then you should watch my video until the end. And now, let's discover with me the secret to help orchids stay healthy and bloom brightly all year round. First, you need to prepare 1 bowl of rice, then take 5 spoons of rice. Add 500 ml of room temperature water to the bowl of rice. Use your hands to wash the rice to help extract nutrients from the rice. Rice water has long been known as a natural source of nutrients, not only good for humans, but also very useful in plant care. After washing the rice, use a clean sieve to filter out the rice residue, keeping only the water. This is the solution full of nutrients needed to care for orchids. Next, use clean cotton soaked in rice water solution and wipe on the orchid leaves. Gently wipe the leaves from top to bottom. Wiping the leaves in this direction effectively removes dirt, fungus, and insects. At the same time, the nutrients in rice water will penetrate the leaf surface, providing nutrients to help the orchid grow better. Rice water contains many B vitamins, especially B1, along with minerals such as magnesium, potassium, and a small amount of protein. These nutrients not only help orchids grow healthily, but also support photosynthesis, helping leaves to be green and shiny. Do this process every 2 weeks. This will keep your orchid clean, green, and growing healthy. Or you can pour the prepared rice water into a clean spray bottle. Use this bottle to spray evenly on both the top and bottom of the orchid leaves. This method is as effective as using cotton to wipe leaves, but is more convenient when you want to care for many plants at the same time. The rice water will penetrate through the pores on the leaves, helping the plants absorb nutrients easily. Rice water is not only a leaf cleaner, but also a great natural fertilizer for orchids. With nutrients such as vitamin B1, magnesium and potassium, rice water can stimulate the growth and flowering of this beautiful plant. Another way to get the most out of rice water is to soak your orchids in it. You can soak the entire pot of orchids or just the roots in rice water for about an hour. This process helps the roots absorb more nutrients, stimulating the plant to grow stronger. After soaking, remove the plant and drain. You can repeat this method every 14 days to ensure the plant is always fully nourished and maintains good health. I will show you a way to use this rice water for orchids. When you have a lot of rice water, you can put it in ice trays and put it in the refrigerator to freeze it. Not only does freezing save you time, it also ensures that the rice water is always ready to use whenever needed. When ready to use, take a few frozen rice water cubes out of the freezer. Wait for them to completely melt and reach room temperature before using. Important note, do not place ice directly on the orchid root. Orchids are temperature-sensitive plants and sudden cold can damage the plant. If you consistently use this frozen rice water to water your plants for 2 to 3 weeks, you will see your orchid leaves become lush green and shiny. Not only that, the roots will also grow stronger with new roots growing out, helping the tree absorb nutrients better. When provided with adequate nutrition through the roots, your orchid will not only be healthy, but also have the ability to bloom continuously all year round, bringing brilliant beauty to your living space. So I have shared with you how to take care of orchids that take root and bloom continuously throughout the 4 seasons. This method is really simple and effective. I believe that after this video, if you apply rice water to take care of orchids, you will definitely have a beautiful orchid garden like a dream. If you find the video useful, please like and share it so that your loved ones can know and take care of orchids more effectively. Please subscribe to my channel to follow extremely simple and effective orchid care tips right at home. Goodbye and see you in the next videos. Welcome to my channel. I am so happy to see you in this video. If you are an orchid enthusiast, you probably want to have a healthy orchid garden that blooms brightly all year round. However, maintaining a healthy and vibrant orchid garden is not an easy task. So in this video, I will share with you a simple but effective secret that will help beginners in growing orchids to easily take care of their orchid garden at home. Let's explore this secret with me right now. First, you need to peel an apple. Make sure the peel is cleaned before use to remove any dirt or chemicals that may be left on the surface. Apple peels are rich in nutrients, especially malic acid, which helps stimulate beneficial microorganisms in the soil, improve structure and increase nutrient absorption, supporting healthy orchid growth. I added an aloe vera leaf to the jar along with the apple. Not only does aloe vera provide natural enzymes, it also contains antibacterial properties, which helps the mixture ferment more effectively. Then I add 1 liter of boiling water to the pot, making sure the water completely covers the ingredients. I cover the jar with plastic wrap and place it in a cool place. Let the mixture ferment naturally for about 12 hours to create a nutrient-rich solution. You also need to peel off the protective film of the dormant buds to help awaken the buds, stimulate the orchid buds to germinate faster and grow healthily. This creates conditions for the buds to absorb nutrients, thereby helping the orchid grow stronger. 12 hours after soaking the apple peel and aloe vera, filter out the residue, taking only the clear liquid of the solution. Then use a cotton ball soaked in this water to clamp the dormant sprout. This will help wake up the sprout and stimulate it to grow strongly. You can do this once a week for best results. When the flowers have faded and stopped blooming, you can use a cotton pad soaked in apple peel and aloe vera juice, then gently wrap it around the dormant buds on the orchid branch. This helps the plant absorb nutrients from the apple peel, such as vitamin A, C, potassium and calcium, while the effect of aloe vera will stimulate the buds to grow strongly. The nutrients from apples and aloe vera will provide the necessary energy and moisture, enabling the orchid to continue to produce new flowers. This not only helps promote flower growth, but also supports the orchid to be healthy, maintaining continuous blooming after each cycle. You can also place cotton pads soaked in apple peel and aloe vera juice between the leaves of the orchid, where the dormant buds can easily absorb nutrients from this mixture, promoting rapid growth and new blooms. On normal days, when you see the flowers dry, just spray them with water to keep the orchid moist. Next, I use the prepared apple peel water to water my orchids once a week. Apple peels are a great source of nutrients, containing lots of vitamins A and C, along with important minerals like potassium, calcium, and phosphorus. When I water my orchids with this water, these essential nutrients are easily absorbed by the plants, helping them grow stronger and healthier. For best results, moisten the soil before watering the apple peel, as this will help the plant absorb nutrients more easily, while also helping to maintain moisture for the plant, supporting continuous growth and flowering. After about 45 days of using apple juice and aloe vera, the orchid will produce many new branches. This helps the orchid to continuously bloom again. If you regularly fertilize orchids with specialized organic fertilizers, orchids will bloom all 4 seasons of the year. Look, in between the orchid leaves after I put the flower-containing apple and aloe vera solution, it has sprouted very plump. This is a simple but very effective method to help orchids bloom continuously and healthily. So in this video, I have shared with you the secret to caring for orchids to bloom continuously throughout the 4 seasons. Just use apple peels and add aloe vera leaves and your orchid garden will bloom. Isn't it great? Apply it now to own a colorful orchid garden. If you find the video useful, please share it so that people who love orchids can take care of them more effectively. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel to follow the next orchid care tips. Goodbye, and see you again.
Hello everyone, it's a pleasure to welcome you to the Happiness Garden channel. In today's video, I will share the golden secrets to help your orchids revive from wilting, rotten roots to lush and blooming flowers. These are valuable experiences that Happiness Garden has accumulated over many years of caring for orchids. Watch until the end of the video so you don't miss any important steps. Step 1. Remove damaged roots and leaves. Removing damaged roots from orchids helps prevent the spread of bacteria and fungi. If damaged roots are left untreated, they can cause infection in the orchid, affecting the growth of the plant. Pruning helps the plant focus on growing healthy new roots. At the same time, this process helps the plant absorb water and nutrients better, promoting steady growth. You need to remove yellow leaves to help the plant focus its energy on healthy parts. This prevents the spread of pests and bacteria. Step 2. Soak the orchid in water for 1 hour. This stimulates the plant's natural ability to absorb water while helping wilted roots and leaves recover quickly. Place the orchid in a cool place so that the roots and leaves have time to absorb water more effectively. Step 3. Mix liquid fertilizer solution. Take 1/3 teaspoon of sugar and mix it with 500 milliliters of water at room temperature. This sugar solution will provide instant energy to the orchid, especially the wilted leaves. Next, prepare 500 milliliters of warm water and add 1 teaspoon of dry yeast, the type of yeast used to make bread. Stir well and wait 1 hour for the yeast to develop, creating beneficial microorganisms that help stimulate root growth and improve the plant's ability to absorb nutrients. Soak the leaves of the plant in a sugar water solution for about 30 minutes. This process helps the leaves absorb sugar, restore plumpness, and increase photosynthesis, helping the plant recover quickly. After 30 minutes, you take the orchid out and see that the roots have absorbed enough water, become more succulent, and have a brighter green color. This is a sign that the roots have been provided with enough necessary moisture, helping the orchid to recover quickly. Mix the remaining sugar water solution with the previously fermented dry yeast solution. This combination creates a nutrient source rich in beneficial microorganisms, helping to stimulate plant roots to grow faster and healthier. Step 4. Soak orchid roots in liquid fertilizer solution for 30 minutes. The nutrients and microorganisms from the yeast will stimulate the growth of new roots, while promoting the recovery process of the plant. This is an important step to help the orchid fully recover and be ready for the next stage of development. The remaining liquid fertilizer can be used to water the orchid pot directly. Each orchid pot should be watered with about 10 spoons of this fertilizer solution. Watering with liquid fertilizer helps provide essential nutrients and promote stronger root system development. When the roots are strong, the orchid's ability to absorb water and nutrients will be maximized, helping the plant grow sustainably and bloom more brilliantly. For best results, you should repeat this process 1 to 2 times per month. Watering orchid roots with this fertilizer solution helps provide essential nutrients for the plant. Beneficial microorganisms in the solution will thrive, creating an ideal living environment for orchid roots. These microorganisms also protect the roots from fungi and bacteria, helping to prevent root rot caused by pathogens. This liquid fertilizer also balances the pH in the soil, helping to maintain a stable and safe environment for orchid roots, avoiding damage due to pH being too high or too low. After soaking the orchid for 30 minutes, take it out. At this point, you will see that the roots have absorbed enough water, become succulent, and have a brighter green color. This is a sign that the roots have been provided with enough necessary moisture, helping the orchid to recover quickly. Step 5. Plant orchid in pot. I choose pine bark for orchids because it is a natural material that is very suitable for the growth needs of the plant. I put a layer of pine bark at the bottom of the pot to create ventilation and help water drain easily, preventing root rot. Then I put the orchid on top and cover it with another layer of pine bark. This layer of bark helps retain moisture and protect the roots, creating the ideal environment for the orchid to grow. After using pine bark as a substrate, I covered the surface with a thin layer of moss. This moss helps to retain moisture for the plant and creates a warm environment, making it easier for the orchid roots to grow and absorb nutrients. After planting the orchid in the pot, you water the orchid with liquid fertilizer every 2 weeks. This will create beneficial organisms in the growing medium, help improve the growing environment, and stimulate strong orchid root growth. In the following days, you only need to mist the plant to keep it moist and water it when the growing medium begins to dry out. This helps maintain stable humidity without causing waterlogging of the roots. Place the orchid pot in a cool place with enough natural light so that the plant can recover best. And here is the result after 1 month of proper care. Look, the orchid roots have grown strong, vibrant, and extremely healthy. This proves that when you apply the right care method, the orchid not only recovers quickly, but also grows beyond expectations. Isn't that great? These new roots will help the orchid absorb nutrients and water best, helping the leaves gradually become green again. Step 6. Water the orchid pot with liquid fertilizer. Take 1/5 teaspoon of sugar and 1/5 teaspoon of dry yeast. Mix into 300 milliliters of warm water. Let the solution cool to room temperature before use. This fertilizer is especially suitable for weak, stunted orchids or those with poorly developed roots, as it does not shock the plant like chemical fertilizers. The following month, the orchid grew strongly with plump roots, and the leaves became green, thick, and full of life. Healthy roots help orchids absorb nutrients and water optimally. These roots play an important role in providing nutrients to the plant, helping the orchid maintain its health and sustainable growth. With a strong recovery of both leaves and roots, the orchid now has a solid foundation, ready to thrive and prepare to produce brilliant flowers. So in this video, I have guided you through 6 steps to restore a wilted orchid with rotten roots and lacking vitality, turning it into a green, healthy orchid with vibrant roots that anyone can do. It's simple and effective, right? If you find this video useful, please share it so that everyone can practice and take care of orchids effectively. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel to watch the next videos. Thank you, wish you success, and see you again.
Welcome to my channel. Today I will share with you how to propagate orchids from flower stalks using a new method that is very easy to do. This method helps you have more options for more effective orchid propagation. First, you need to remove the membrane on the flower stem so that the sprout can easily grow. This is an onion. I will cut about 10 grani. Onions contain natural sulfur compounds that are antibacterial, antifungal, and protect orchids from pathogens. Then squeeze the onion juice. Onion juice also stimulates orchid sprouts to grow healthily and quickly. Next, I use cotton soaked in onion juice and wrap it around the orchid sprouts and leave it for 5 minutes, which helps to disinfect and prevent bacteria or fungi from entering the cut. At the same time, it stimulates the orchid sprouts to grow faster and healthier. Once the cut is dry, apply some skin glue to the cut surface. This glue will help keep the orchid moist and protect it from rotting. While waiting for the glue to dry, prepare the cinnamon bark powder mixture by mixing 1 teaspoon of cinnamon bark powder with 60 ml of boiled water, then let it cool. Continue to soak the moss in this cinnamon water for about 20 minutes. Thanks to its natural antiseptic properties, cinnamon water will help protect orchids from pathogens. After completing the above steps, I used recycled plastic bottles to make orchid growing tools. I put moss at the bottom of the plastic box, then place the orchid branch on top of the moss so that the bud is facing up. Place the bottle in a cool place and spray water regularly to keep it moist to create an ideal environment for the sprouts to grow. After 3 weeks, look at this. The orchid sprouts have started to grow, a sign that the orchid is growing strongly. At this time, you continue to spray mist to keep the soil moist and make sure the plant is placed in a well-ventilated place. Let's see the results after 3 months of caring for the orchid. Look, the little orchid has grown very well. The roots also grow strongly, helping the plant to easily absorb nutrients. I reuse plastic bottles to grow orchids. Reusing plastic bottles is not only environmentally friendly, but also helps orchids grow quickly thanks to the suitable humidity environment. I grow orchids using pine wood and moss because these are two natural substrates that retain moisture well, drain quickly, and provide a well-ventilated environment for orchid roots to grow. After planting, I watered to provide initial moisture, helping the orchids adapt better to the substrate and begin the growth process. So in this video, I have shared with you a very simple but highly effective way to propagate orchids. I wish you success in applying it and have healthy, beautiful orchid pots. Please subscribe to my channel for more useful orchid growing tips. Thanks, bye, and see you again. Hello orchid lovers, let me introduce to you my orchid garden. It always blooms with colorful flowers. It looks amazing, doesn't it? To have a healthy and blooming orchid garden like this, I had to take care of it with a secret that not everyone knows. Do you want to have a beautiful orchid garden like mine? Right now, I will share with you the secret to taking care of healthy orchids that bloom brilliantly all year round. Do you have eggs at home? I will show you how to make organic fertilizer for orchids from eggs. And now, let's get started. Eggshells contain calcium and important minerals, so don't throw them away after eating, but use them to provide essential nutrients to help orchids grow healthily. Before using eggshells as fertilizer for orchids, you need to dry the eggshells at high temperature for about 5 minutes. This helps to completely remove mold and bacteria that can harm the plant. After drying, the eggshells will become crispy and dry and become a safe ingredient, helping to provide calcium and minerals for the strong growth of orchids. Once the eggshells are dry and brittle, you can put them in a blender to grind them into a fine powder. The grinding process will help the eggshells dissolve easily in water and be easily absorbed by the plant. You only need about 2 teaspoons of eggshell powder, just enough to provide nutrients for the orchid without overloading it. Next, add 600 milliliters of boiling water to the eggshell powder. When you add boiling water to the eggshell powder, the high temperature will help dissolve the minerals in the eggshell, especially calcium, making them easier to dissolve into the solution. At the same time, boiling water also helps kill bacteria and fungi that may be present in the eggshell, ensuring safety for plants. Then wait for the water to cool. Once the water has cooled, you will have a natural fertilizer solution made from eggshells. After preparing the eggshell fertilizer solution, you need to filter it to remove the eggshell residue. This helps to retain only the clear water, making it easy to spray on plants without clogging the nozzle. Use this water to spray the base of the orchid, spray both the underside and top of the leaves, and even water the flowers. Fertilizer from eggshells will help stimulate flower growth and help the orchid become strong, and the flowers will not fall off. Spraying the eggshell powder solution on the leaves helps clean the leaves, remove dirt and impurities, thereby increasing the efficiency of photosynthesis. It also helps eliminate insects and fungi, protecting the plant from diseases. At the same time, this solution also improves the plant's resistance, making the leaves healthy and the plant grows better. Spraying the solution on the base of the plant helps stimulate root growth. The calcium in eggshells will help orchid roots grow healthily, helping the plant absorb nutrients from the soil better. This also helps the orchid have a solid root system, creating a foundation for the plant to develop comprehensively and produce beautiful flowers. You should do this every 2 weeks, combined with other organic fertilizers to help orchids grow strongly and bloom all year round. So in today's video, I shared with you an extremely simple but extremely effective secret to help your orchids grow new branches and bloom brilliantly all year round. With just eggshells, an easy-to-find and readily available material, you can bring new life to your orchid garden. So simple, right? Try this method now and make sure you will have a beautiful orchid garden, always fresh and blooming every day. If you find this video useful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on orchid care tips in the next videos. Thank you for watching and see you again. Welcome to my channel. When growing orchids, everyone wants the orchid to bloom a lot of flowers. Today, I will share with you a new way to make organic fertilizer, helping orchids grow strongly and ensure a lot of flowers. As you can see, my orchids always bloom. The flowers are very large, long-lasting, and the leaves are always green. To make this fertilizer, you need to prepare eggshells. Eggshells contain many essential minerals such as calcium, potassium, and natural phosphorus, important nutrients that help orchids grow and bloom. Regularly adding this fertilizer will help orchids stay healthy and prevent leaves and flowers from falling off. I use 3 eggshells like this, then dry them on the stove for about 5–10 minutes to remove bacteria and fungus. Then let them cool. Once the eggshells are dry and cool, add 1 teaspoon of honey to 2 liters of water. Then blend the mixture and wait 24 hours to allow the minerals in the eggshells, such as calcium, potassium and phosphorus, to have enough time to dissolve into the water. After 24 hours, filter out the egg residue and use only the clear water to care for the orchids. You can use liquid fertilizer from eggs and honey to water directly on the base and roots of orchids. Liquid fertilizer from eggs and honey helps the roots develop healthily, increasing the ability to absorb water and nutrients, thereby supporting the orchid's sustainable growth. Minerals in eggshells such as calcium, potassium and phosphorus help strengthen the root structure, while honey provides natural nutrients and stimulates beneficial microorganisms, creating a nutrient-rich environment for the plant. To keep your orchid growing healthy, you should water it with this liquid fertilizer every 3 weeks. When you use this liquid fertilizer for orchids, the leaves will always stay green, thanks to the natural source of calcium, potassium and phosphorus in the fertilizer. These nutrients help the leaves become thick and shiny. They also help the plant maintain moisture, increase its resistance to harsh environments, thereby keeping the plant full of vitality. Orchids bloom more brightly and beautifully thanks to the combination of important nutrients. Potassium in fertilizer stimulates the formation and development of flower buds, ensuring even blooming and bright colors. At the same time, honey acts as a natural nutrient, helping flowers stay durable and fresh longer, creating a brilliant beauty for orchids. So I have shared with you the secret to help orchids bloom brightly all year round. With very simple and easy to make ingredients at home, you can apply them immediately to have your orchid garden bloom continuously. If you find the video useful, please like and share. Especially don't forget to subscribe to my channel to see simple and effective orchid care tips right at home. Thank you for supporting my channel. Goodbye and see you in the next videos.